What I'm going to share with you here is a remarkable bit of knowledge to empower you on how to essentially relax. One of the biggest problems that I see people have is that they're overstimulated, they're overstressed, their bodies can't heal, they can't relax. Now, one of the key things to healing is actually getting into what we call a parasympathetic state. Now, our nervous system has two different sides to it. One is what we call the sympathetic space, which has been the part of you that responds with adrenaline, the part of you that switches off digestive and sexual function when we need to escape the tiger that's chasing us. But this is the part of us that in our modern day that we become overly stressed and we don't flip back into the resting pace, the parasympathetic stage of the nervous system, where digestion works well, sexual function works well, and the adrenaline switches off. So most people are really stuck over in that what we call the fight and flight stage, or the sympathetic mode. The adrenaline's been just revved and revved and revved and revved and revved, and therefore it's sticking in this way. So here's something you can do at home to actually flip you back into the parasympathetic and start to relax. The trick is knowing and remembering when to use it. Now, the way we're going to activate the parasympathetic or the relaxed state is by stimulating our vagus nerve. That's spelled V-A-G-A-S. And this vagus nerve is a huge nerve actually that emanates from the brain and comes down through this tract all the way down through the chest and the heart and the lungs and all the way down through to the stomach. And so it's a biofeedback loop back to the brain that sends us signals when essentially when we're stressed. So if you've been sitting and really squashing those organs, it's sending a signal, hey, like this is stressing me. The chest, if it starts to collapse and squish, it's an area that is commonly affected for people. So your vagus nerve is the key, and it actually branches up into the ear here. So the way we're going to stimulate the vagus nerve and facilitate the relaxed state is by squeezing the vagus nerve. So what you're going to do is come to 12 o'clock on the ear. If this is 12 o'clock on the clock face, we're going to take our finger, we're going to bring it down and we're going to drop it inside this first fold, and we're going to come back to 11 o'clock, or we're going to come back 1 hour to this point here, and I'm going to put my thumb in there and I'm going to squeeze it strong. Whoa, there we go. So you'll know when you're in the right place when, oh, wow, I'm wanting to breathe. Whew. There they go, the eyes, they want to relax, and I'm feeling a relaxation down here in the chest. So you want to squeeze it firmly. You can use the right ear or the left ear. It doesn't work all that well when you do it together at the same time. I'll send you a little picture here as well to follow up on exact point to kind of to press. Tell you the truth, sometimes it might even a little be a bit tender to touch, but it's a branch of the vagus nerve which is coming all the way down here, so we can actually switch ourselves into that relaxed parasympathetic mode where you might be wanting to help yourself to go to sleep. You might be someone that's prone to feeling stressed or anxious. So it might be a way to actually self-help. Again, it's completely free to do and very, very effective. So thanks for listening, and ciao for now.